Hi vlog, welcome to my guys.
Hi guys. Same video, just different function and purpose. So today we're gonna be focusing on eyeshadow.
Hi guys, sorry for the disturbance, but I will be listing all my products that I use down below in the description, and I did so for the other video, but I just didn't tell you. And then also, you guys, take a shot every time I say tea, and take a shot every time I say subjective. You will be drunk by the end of the video. Anyway, have fun.
You can use whatever you want. These are just my go-to. These two are from Shein. This I stole from my mom, and this my mom got for me in Sephora in 2020. And it is discontinued, so they don't make this anymore. But literally, any eyeshadow, whatever works for you. So, let me show you what this color looks like. We're gonna go in with her. And then we're gonna go in. And that's basically where I'll put it on. I like this color because it's so similar to my bronze color, so it's not really changing anything on the face but adding more warmth to it. If I want to, I can go in with that same color that I used for my contour and go onto my eyelid as a base. So as you can see, this is all it's added. It's just a flat base. We're gonna go in with a fluffy brush. And this is when you go into this palette, your neutrals. And I'm gonna go into the contour color. And we're gonna come into the crease of my eye and just blend it out. Excuse my brush, it didn't react well to water. Crease of the eye and bring it up just a little bit. And remember, what you do on one side, you do on the other. We're gonna use the same brush, but now we're gonna pull it out a bit more so we can have a longer bristle, so that we can blend more. We're gonna go in with this color, and we're gonna go in like that. Now we're gonna go in with our brown. Or maybe let me go in with the brown from this palette, because it is darker. And I'm just gonna, so that I don't get too much excess. And we're gonna go into our crease like that. But we're gonna go lower into the lash and bring it up like that into the crease of it, lower into the lash, and then bring it out. That's the shading we want. That's what it's looking like so far. Now we're gonna go with this shade, and I'm gonna go back in with this brush, and I'm just gonna go over this part with the lighter color. I feel like it deserves a bit of love. And maybe even this light color, just a little bit. And I'm gonna focus it more on the inner part of my eye. I'm gonna take my Essence palette. This is the Rose edition. And I'm gonna take my favorite shade. I'm gonna use my finger. And then we're gonna come over like that. And we're gonna go over the eye like that. Cute. Then we're gonna go in with our Sheen highlighter. Mix. And we're gonna go over the eye. But yeah, I think that is cute. The thing with eyeshadow is that you're literally doing a trial and error. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, just cover it up. Help it work, you know? And then I will go in with eyeliner. Do not buy an eyeliner that's more than 100 rand. You are wasting your money. Essence eyeliner, always been that girl, always will be that girl. It's just that I left the lid of this one off, and I like this tip. What is it called? It's the super fine liner pen, but what kind of tip is it? It's just saying eyeliner pen, but yeah. So I'm dipping it into this eyeliner of mine with this tip, which I don't like, because then the eyeliner is not that accurate. So we're gonna go in with this one. I'm gonna look in here, but you'll see. Draw your line however long you want it, you see. Also, I like to go up, some people like to go that way. It is all depending on your eye shape. This works for me. Big eyes, so literally any eyeshadow can work. Eyeliner can work, but this is how I like it. So we go up, right? Now, from going up there, we're gonna drag and we're gonna go down. You see, from the end of that line, we're gonna go there, which is basically the top now. Down. Boom. You basically have eyeliner now, and then you just fill it in. You fill it in. Yeah. You draw, you don't pass. You don't pass. And then now you have your basic eyeliner. This is now when you decide, do you want it longer? Do you want it thicker? Do you want the hooded eyeliner? How do you do that again? Alright, you do it longer, you draw and then you drop, and then you do the curve. But this is basic. This is a basic wing. This is cutesy, very demure, you know. I just extended her. And then there, I'm not really a huge fan of going all the way, but if I do, I tend to not like it, so I just don't. I avoid it. Cute! Again, we're going back in because this eyeliner did dry out. Same thing on the other side. Draw. Right. Go from the top. Ta-da! I would say they are sisters. Twins? Twins. Now, if you want, you don't have to. This is totally optional. You can go in with that base color, this one, and go underneath your eye like that. You don't have to. This is just something people like to do. Another thing you can do, gel eyeliner, and you go on your wet line, waterline. Angas, guys, angas. But yeah, you can do that. And usually people who like smoky eyes or whatever, people who like dark eyes, cat eye, siren eye, all of that, we'll go in with a black eyeliner and put it on the waterline. I don't like it. I think it doesn't suit my eyes. It suits a lot of people, it just doesn't suit me. Sad, I know, because it is so tea, but it just doesn't work on me, so I don't do it. Let me do my eyebrows before I forget. So, because I don't have brow pomade or anything, I just go in with a brown eyeshadow to fill in my brows. Use an angle brush for your eyebrows. Because why? It's an angle. Yeah, one? Yeah. I don't know why, it just works. That's what they told me to use, and that's what I use. When I say they, I mean like beauty influencers that I watch. That's also another thing of like how I know makeup, because usually the question is, Vanilla, how did you learn, or like how do you know makeup? I think I'm a visual learner, and I enjoy watching beauty content, and I've been watching beauty content since I was like a teenager. Essence, fix it. This is so tea, you guys. That's also another thing. Brows are very subjective. You're either gonna do like the gel, the soap brows, or you're gonna leave your brows as is. But I like to make sure that the product is gonna stay, because before I would have to draw my eyebrows and I didn't want them to like smudge, and then next thing I don't have eyebrows anymore. So I go in with this gel and I literally just brush the hairs, and it stays the whole day. It does get a bit flaky towards the end of the day, but what are you gonna expect from like a drugstore brand? Like, at least it's towards the end of the day and not immediately after. I just think this gel is so tea. Everything is so tea, but I'm gonna find other adjectives.
Fuck on my face, you know what I mean? Like,
now we're gonna do a step that I personally love, and since I have huge eyes, it works. I just think it's so cutesy. Again, eyeshadow is very subjective. How you do your eyeshadow is not how I'm gonna do my eyeshadow. we're different people, we like different things. But as I was saying, because my eyes are so big, like it's the main focus of my face, and I go in with a shimmer and I just put some on the brush a little bit, and then I go over here. A little bit. Oh, I look like if a guy is leaning into his. I'm sorry. Sorry for that PTSD, queen. I didn't mean to do that to you. I just put a little bit. And then take like a little bit and bring it up just a bit. Teensy wincy, winky, tinky winky, tipsy, la la, ho. And if you want to be extra, this palette, this is the Spontaneous Sagittarius. I'm not a Sagittarius, I just really like the colors. And the Cancer palette was so ugly. I go in with this shimmer. We're actually like going all out with this shimmer today. Hold on, that's a bit much. Now we're gonna go into lashes. Go in, and I don't know if you can see. There we go. Okay, other side. Let's tap so this can focus. Whoa! Did you queens see that? Whoa! And people are like, oh no, curling your eyelashes doesn't do anything, it doesn't do anything. Look at that, why are my eyelashes literally standing and so much taller than they were before? Please. Okay, mascara. Essence. Okay, she's a bit old, you guys. Essence Lash Princess is by far the best mascara ever. And if it's not this one, it's the I Heart Extreme, but the pink one. This one isn't blue, that's why it's blue. But the I Heart Extreme, down. Shout out to my ex, he put me onto that. Lol. Lol. But otherwise, if we're gonna go high end, we're gonna go in with the Benefit. They're real magnetic. I'm gonna do one side Lash Princess, one side magnetic. It doesn't matter in the end because I like using both at the same time. Okay, let's go. Essence. It's finished. It's basically done, but there's still product. Can you see that, you guys? Also, please, and I beg, you guys, don't go like that. Ooh, you are asking for trouble. That's why it gets thick. That's why it looks like shit. Just go like this. Is that not so cute? Wow. And now we're gonna go in with the Real Magnetic. Their Real Magnetic on this side. To be fair, I do have long eyelashes, so does it count if I give a review? I don't know. I just love mascara, guys. Like, I was a lash girly and then I took them off and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't have any lashes. So that's why I don't do lashes anymore, because I need to like my real lashes. Okay, wait. You can low-key see the difference between... Bro. You can see the difference bad. But they're still really good, no matter what you use. But my gosh, I didn't even think the difference was that big. And then when you mix them, tea, you guys, tea, I'm telling you. Sorry, I'm like up and personal in your space, which is low-key creepy. Sorry. Don't forget to go with the other one. But yeah, I like 2 mascaras, sometimes I like 1, really depends on the day, but most of the time I'm gonna go in with 2 because look at the results. Bottom lashes.
Hi ma'am, how are you today? You can back up a little bit.
Okay, this is a bit too close, like, back up. Oh, who is you? Let me back up. There's just something about good makeup. There really just is. It just makes my day so fantastic.
That's what I'm talking about. This shit means something to me, man.
Now, lips. You guys, lips, again, very subjective. Very, what do you like? But one thing is, don't just do anything, you guys. Like, make sure that what's on your lips is correlating with what is on the face. So this look, we have pink blush, we have pink shimmer. Why are you wearing red lipstick? You know? Or why do we have orange lipstick? But yes, lips. Now, with this look, you can either go in with like a nude or a pink or a nude pink or just like a black lip liner like some girls like. Whatever works for you. Let's go to lip liners now. I only use LA Girl lip liner. I have this lip liner in shade Vamp, this lip liner in shade Chocolate, and this lip liner in shade Brown. I will swatch them so you can see what they look like. Chocolate, Brown, Vamp. Now, chocolate is gonna be more nicer on people lighter than my complexion, because already as it is on my lips, like, it's barely there. Like, where are you? You see? So if I'm gonna do, well, my lips are so dry. If I'm gonna do chocolate, I usually pair it with like my LABELLO. Also, you guys, LABELLO is literally holy grail. This LABELLO, this is Blackberry Shine. That's what I do chocolate with, and I just layer it like that. And that's usually when I don't have a lot of makeup. That is what, you guys, why are my lips so dry? This is low-key embarrassing. This is what brown looks like on me. Now I'm gonna go in with my LABELLO. Like that. And then we're gonna go in with my other labello for our midsection. And then this is tea, right? And you can add a gloss, but I feel like I want to elevate her, so I'm gonna take this blush from PLOUISE. And we're gonna go in. Woo! So yeah, you guys, the fact that I did that from one lip liner, a labello, and a blush, come on, you do not need like a whole lip kit. Sorry, Kylie. No shade.
Bitch, I see what you did there. I know.
Anyway, this is the finished look. Thank you guys. Bye.
Yeah! Okay, love you guys. Don't forget to smile.